And we've got Helton batting. A win in their last contest for the Jays. In the final tally, they won the series going 3 for 4 against the Royals. So that last outing, a dramatic finish, 12 innings to get a W.
But if you're going to make your home fans stay for extra innings, you might as well win it, and that's what they did.
0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
He says, I'm going to go out.
And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
A swing line to left center. And it gets down as the Jesus will come home. And the second runner is headed home. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Well, with one run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
Bullen is the batter. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Over to second for 1 and 2. A double play. And they get that run in. Yes, gets a turn here. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge right now. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And there's the third out. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. It's the Blue Jays by 4. Heart of the order due to bat next. It's going to be Broxton now. White Sox winning last night. So after splitting the first 2 games, a good outing to finish that. Series ahead 2-1 against the Rangers. He deals. That's a foul ball. No trouble picking up the win. The offense got that done.
Well, the offense really did supply a lot of runs with that 6-run lead, and that's the way this game ended. Very lopsided.
That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Halfway through, here's the Eastern Division standings as we see it on the State Farm standings board. It's the Blue Jays in first, Red Sox in second place. In third place, it's the Yankees. Orioles fourth, and it's the Rays in the last slot. Ball. Slider just misses 1-0.
I think we're going to see the catcher call for a lot of sliders in this one, Gary. He's got a good one, and the hitters just have not been able to figure it out.
Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0. Pretty safe bet here. That slider you were talking about will be the pitch we'll see when it's a 2-strike count.
Well, he'll set it up with his fastball. He'll throw the fastball on the corner and then go right to the slider in the same spot, expanding the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Out number 2.
Let's take a chance now and take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in triples, first in ERA, and they also show up in the top 5 in batting average with runners in scoring position. A real tribute to their patience at the plate. It's about discipline and making the pitcher bring the ball over and then hitting in the clutch.
And Colemanter's in the box in his 14th season. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Good changeup. It's quickly 0-2. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And that's out number 3. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. The White Sox still hoping to put something up. It's going to be DeJesus. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Working ahead in the count. How important is it? Well, we've seen in this game how important it is. When the pitcher's falling behind the 1-0 count, he's given up a home run and 3 hits in the game.
0-1 is the count now as we get going in the third.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
Just drops that one in there. Good break on it, 83 miles per hour.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. Aguila into the batter's box. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Towards center field. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in home runs, and they're number 2 in runs scored. An offense that continues to keep the pressure on the opposition and finds ways to score runs.
Epps at the plate now. Grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. It's going to be Gagne. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit. You want to see a pitch or two, but when you get it, you got to be aggressive. See if you can do something to get on base and get a rally started.
This is that fastball already 0-2.
The pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fond giving him something good to hit.
Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Blue Jays 4. The White Sox nothing. DeBar has a turn in the box. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
Well, when the hitter really has the advantage, they're taking advantage of it. They've gotten a home run and 3 hits, as you see. They've really taken advantage when he doesn't throw strike one.
That's 1 down. Runner on his way to third. Brought to you by State Farm. A look at the pitching staffs responsible for sending the most hitters back with a K this month. Number 1, the White Sox. The Yankees second. In the third spot, the Orioles. Rangers fourth. Swing and a ball hit high in the air. Deep right field. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. They add a couple more to the lead now. A home run and a 6-run lead.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch them later. Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Well, Steve, we know this lineup's capable of doing this sort of thing, but boy, if you're on the other side, you got to really feel like they hit you right in the solar plexus.
And from the pitching perspective, they have
swing and a rocket toward short. And that'll set down to Jesus. Aguila into the batter's box. 1 for 2 in the ball game. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Liner towards the hole. Bergman. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first.
For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Homered back in the first inning. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here's the delivery. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
That 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit for that kind of movement.
Back there in deep left center. That's 1 away. Runners on the move. Out at third as they tag him.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play and the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Anaga, he's going to try to steal third. On the ground to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And it'll be the White Sox. And Catalanado settles in. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
Huller will be the new pitcher as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Okay, Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. De Jesus, and he throws to first in time, out number 2. And a look at next Sunday. The Braves are playing away from Atlanta as they'll be taking on the Phillies in Philadelphia. That game has a start time at 7 Eastern.
Oh, Gary, that should be a fun one to watch for sure.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind now, 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here's the delivery. He swings, hits a ball to right field. That'll do it as they put that one away. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Toronto's in charge here. Bullen in the box now. Popped out at foul territory last time. The first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
This one's grounded foul wide of first. And he fouls another one off.
Well, the battle starts when you step in the batter's box, but the real battle starts when the count is 0-2, and that's where he sees himself. But give him credit. He's keeping himself alive by fouling off that tough 0-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate. Let's see if he can make the pitcher make a mistake.
A look at some lineups who have been crushing the ball over the fence for the last 10 games. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. As he drops back and puts it away. It's going to be DeJesus trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's there to retire the side. And a good half inning there. And Bush is in the box. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. There's contact. He drove it well. And Helton makes the play. And it's Cormier batting. Last time up, flew up. And starts him out here. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a 4-seam.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and he took advantage of it.
Ball! Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though, 1-1.
Well, changing speeds, trying to get the hitter out in front with his curveball, but it's something that could lead to a problem if you leave it inside.
Can't connect there. Ball and 2 strikes. Throws over to first. Good idea. He's back in there safely. That misses. Ball 2. 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. And he scoops it up. 1. Oh, and a wild throw. So they can't make the play. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Toronto. They'll wrap up this series with the White Sox on Sunday. They bring in a club they need to settle a score with, the Cleveland Indians. That's going to get going on Friday night. Then they kick off a series with division rivals, the New York Yankees. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. Strike 2 called in the hole, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Spins on a throw behind the runner. Line fair down the line and right. Into the corner, likely extra bases. And it's up against the wall. The run scores. That's a really good pitch, Steve, and an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
And Colemanter's in the box. Now, they still need a lot of offense. They're getting some. What they wanted was this a little earlier in this ball game. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a foul off to the right side. He delivers. There's a swing and a smash. And Helton's there. And he's there to retire the side. So they score. Aguila into the batter's box. Had a double his last time up.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. Here's the pitch. First pitch is high and inside, 1-0.
Well, the job of the pitcher to make the hitter as uncomfortable as he can. You throw a four-seam fastball up and in around someone's chest, it'll make you uncomfortable.
Conrad is called up. He'll be pitching. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. 1-0 pitch, slurved, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 delivery, a curve, swung on and missed, strike 2. This one's grounded meekly to first. And he'll step on first for out number 1. And here's the Central Division standings now, brought to you by State Farm. Plenty of baseball left in the year. It's the White Sox in first. In second place, it's the Indians. Twins in the third spot. The Tigers, fourth place. And it's the Royals in last place.
Most predictions had the White Sox sitting atop the AL Central once again, but predictions can be wrong. The White Sox making everybody look like geniuses right now.
It's going to be Bergman now. Grounded out his last time up. And the first pitch. Shot towards the hole. DeJesus. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's Colon at the plate. He singled his last trip. Cormier. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away. And we've got Helton batting. Homered back in the first inning. And the first pitch. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
Anaga settling in. Ground out victim last time through. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And here's the first one. He swings and drives this one. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 minute. Canizares gets a shot here. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think right now, offensively, you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
The pitch. Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
This pitch has a little life to it at 84 on the gun. It's a pretty good movement.
Got him looking on a breaking ball.
A pitch that moves like that is something that is very useful to a pitcher if he's throwing it with confidence. And you can see that what a weapon that is.
And Bush is in the box. Blew out last time. And the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And Helton's there. And he grabs it in his tracks.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And it's Cormier batting. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. One pitch is a slurve taken for a strike, 1-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
The 1-2 pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. He throws, and he's in there third, way ahead of the throw.
Well, the one thing you never want to do is make the last out at third base to end an inning, but he was able to get in there with that great speed just in time.
It's going to be Broxton now. Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, hit on the ground. Throws in time to first. What a play.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
And we get a moment here to recognize our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Epps in the batter's box. Last time out, a loss for the White Sox. Now in game 2 of this 3-game set, they can even up the series with a win against the Jays. Aguila into the batter's box. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. As he drops back, runners on the move. Here's what the White Sox schedule looks like. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. They'll take on a team they're confident about. The Royals hosting that one. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they'll continue the road trip for the next series. The Boston Red Sox will be hosting. There's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
Ground ball to short. He's got it now. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Toronto 2. The White Sox 1. Bluen is the batter. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch.
Well, I can't blame the manager here playing the percentages, bringing in the right-handed hitter against this lefty pitcher. Let's see if it pays off.
Swinging a shot down the left field line. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. 4th in batting average with runners in scoring position. 8th in home runs. And they're in the top 10 in runs scored. That offense, relentless. Putting up runs and giving themselves a chance to win.
Duckworth coming in to hurl as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Lined foul towards third. Now the 2-2. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. One away. And that will hold him at first.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
One down, runner at first. Line towards third and foul. He deals. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
They made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
Canizares is up now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Curveball just misses. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Runs that one too far inside, goes to 2-0. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throw in time forces him at second for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Blue Jays still out in front. Bluen up now. He's going to get a start at 8th inning. Here's the first pitch. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. It's caught. A look at the staffs who have been sitting batters down over the last 10. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. Third spot, the Red Sox. Fourth, the Orioles. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, these staffs can really throw the heat. They can get the swings and misses, and those strikeouts can become so important because rallies can happen in the first inning just like they can happen in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And that's another foul ball. Swings, hits this one very high, deep to left center. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. So that narrow 1-run lead is now doubled on one swing of the bat as he got it out of here. And even though they're losing in this ball game, they're going to keep that pen active. They've got both the right and left-hander up.
Well, you have to go to the bullpen to stop the bleeding so you don't give up any more runs and give your offense a chance to come back. All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Fresh count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And DeJesus picks up the single. He's going to try to stretch it. Halfway through, here's the Eastern Division standings as we see it on the State Farm standings board. Blue Jays out in front, first place. In second place, the Yankees. In third, the Red Sox. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And it's the Rays in the last slot. DeJesus is the batter. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the delivery. There's a ground ball. Picked up. Gets one. Back to Harris, not in time. 1-2, won't get it. Oh, and a wild throw. It's going to be Gagne. Took a called third strike in his last time up. Now the first pitch. It's fouled off. Foul ball! Oh, DeJesus running. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on the home run. And Bush is in the box. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a breaking ball, low, 1-0.
Clearly, you're getting very late here in the ball game. And, the game's getting short, so you've got to look to play for a big inning.
Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
So a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
And it's ball belted deep left center field. Way back, way back. Goodbye, White Sox tie it up. This 2-run homer, clutch piece of hitting.
Gary, really important for the Sox right there to tie this up. Now if Chicago can get a big hit, they've got a chance to take the lead.
Contreras will be their new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
He's managing this game like it's the 7th game of the World Series, like it's do or die. Bringing the closer in early. He needs to win this game, or at least he's sending the message that he does.
Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2. And Steve, big-time action here. Boy, you talk about a fly ball that brought people to their feet. That one did.
Well, that's exactly right. Now the pitching has to be very careful because we've got a brand new ball game.
DeJesus, and his throw is in time for out number 1. And here's the Central Division standings now, brought to you by State Farm. Plenty of baseball left in the year. You'll start the 9th. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number one. It's Colon at the plate. He singled in his last at bat. Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position. Now, Gary, they're going to have to be very careful of the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to.
Oh, and he takes off for second. Here's a swing and a line drive. That's one away.
But Gary, you get a chance to look at this double play in the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Yes, gets a turn here. He, of course, had that big homer that came in the 8th. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Pitch on the way. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Canizares up at the plate. Bounced into a fielder's choice his last top half of this extra inning with a batter who could be the go-ahead and maybe the winning run.
Now this is going to be an all-out war right here, Gary. Both guys going to bring their best stuff.
Swing and a rocket toward short. And that'll set down to Jesus. It's going to be to Jesus. He's had one hit 4 times up. And the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Great play made. Boy, middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
It's going to be Gagne. Last time up, flew out. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. The pitch. Swinging a softly hit grounded to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Yes, swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall.
Oh, with that big hit right there, he only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But, hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
Well, this is some kind of battle we're looking at right here, Gary.
And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Here's the pitch. Looked like a cutter right there, heading to his midsection.
I know a lot of pitchers like to pitch inside if they feel like the hitter's diving out over the plate, but I don't know what he was thinking right there.
And DeJesus lays off that one. It is inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a smash. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Tie game. We move through the extra innings here in Chicago. And Bush is in the box. He'll get things going here in the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away.
Well, this is what you pay good money for to come to a ball game for a moment. Just like this.
Bottom half, extra inning, game on the line. Let's see what we get for a swing here.
Boy, you played this long. It would be tough for either side to lose. Let's see how it plays out.
And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Guidry will be coming on to take over on the mound as they make the pitching swap. And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
81 miles per hour and a big old breaker.
That was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at-bat starts with good swings, and bad at-bats end with bad swings. I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
It's going to be Broxton now. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's DeJesus up number 3. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. They're still tied here in Chicago. And for those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. DeJesus in the batter's box. Trying to get, here's a fly ball to straightaway left. 1 away.
Well, the hitter just out in front of this one, causing him to lift the ball to the outfield. The left fielder makes an easy play.
It's going to be Gagne wearing the collar so far, 0 for 5. First pitch on the way. He fouls that one off. Oh! A line drive toward short. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
Collier at the plate. And he's running up the middle. It's scooped up. The second for 1. And 2. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. We've got a stalemate going here in Chicago.
Quite a showdown coming right here.
Gary. Bottom half, extra inning. Potential go-ahead run standing at the plate.
Gary, both guys know a walk-off homer wins it. The fans.
Now a swing, pops him up left side of the infield. And it's going to be DeJesus. 1 away now.
Just an easy pop to second base. And as a pitcher, you'll take those all day long.
Tallmender up now. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 5 in this one. And here's the first one. And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something off speed, you don't swing at anything hard. But that's what he did. He wasn't expecting that speed, and he swung late.
Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. He's got it. What a play.
What a tremendous catch right there. I mean, what a great effort getting to that ball, making that catch.
Bluen is the batter now. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Swung and a ground ball to third. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Tie game. We move through the extra innings here in Chicago. It's Cologne at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. And the 0-1 by Carmona. Second pitch waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike two. 0 for 3 to this point. Hit up the middle. Bush. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. And in the batter's box, it's Burton. Flew out last time. First pitch to him. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Hit in the air to left center. And there's the third out. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitchers. Griffin at the plate now. Lead it off here in the bottom half. Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of these managers, Gary, they'd say, I want this pitcher on the mound, and the other would say, I want this hitter at the plate.
Should have let that one go by. Hits the dirt, but it's a strike on a swing. And the 0-1 by Carmona. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
Well, a great pitch right there. Threw him that slider, the hitter just out in front of it. Swung early, came up empty.
Fouled away. The pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that's number 1. Yes, in the box. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Here's the first pitch. Foul! And it's fouled away. Hot shot towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
They might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first and still retires his man. A late inning showdown right now.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game away.
Now, Gary, this one's big. Whenever a pitcher faces off with one of the most dangerous hitters in the game, the stakes are raised. Let's see how they handle it.
And that one fouled off by DeJesus. Oh! Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Cholk. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. We've got a stalemate going here in Chicago. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And Bush is in the box. 2 hits for him and 6 trips. He's trying to end this thing. Right here and now.
Well, any type of base hit now, it does the trick.
Now they have that starter warming up in the bullpen. I didn't think the situation was quite that desperate, Steve.
No, I don't like this at all. It's not good baseball. Save your starter for the game. It gives the thought of desperation, which you don't want your team to pick up on.
A dive, and he's back in easily. Runners at second and third and 2 down. And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. And he starts him out. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They get 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits. Can't get them home, though. Tie game. We move through the extra innings here in Chicago. It's going to be to Jesus. He flew out his last time up. Just 1 for 6 in the ball game. And the first pitch. Back up the middle. He dives. He's up with it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Collier is the batter. He hit into a double play as last time. Whoa! He delivers. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And he's there to retire the side. No hits, nobody left. Bluen has a turn. In the bottom. He'll get things going here in the bottom half of the inning. Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position.
Deep to left field. He has to back up for it. The runner's tagging from first. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Well, he's running, taking off for second to deep right center. This is a one-hopper off the wall. He's hitting home. And he scores, and the tie is broken. They take the lead.
We talked about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
Bluen at the plate. And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or two to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put away run or runs. Deciding not to take any chances here. A little respect being shown. They're going to walk him.
The manager starts every game saying, I don't want that guy to beat me. That was the guy they pitched around.
Yes, settles in. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the
a swing and a ball hit high into the air. Right field. This one was crunched. With that, they keep the runners at first and third. And 2, a double play. So they score a run, 1 hit, and leave a man on. And Bush is in the box. Base hit his last time. I think there's an issue of how much Is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
And he goes up the ladder for that one, comes up empty. Swing and a miss on the breaker, one down. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
They tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
Well, it's moments like this that makes you just love the game of baseball.
And he's taking a few deep breaths here, and why not? Here in extra innings, sees the potential tying run.
I'm taking a few deep breaths here, too. This guy just needs to find a way to get him out, Gary. The team that can best handle the other superstars usually comes out on top.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Hut shot towards the hole. Burton, throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down. It's going to be Broxton now. Grounded out last time. First pitch on the way. And he swings and hits this one foul. He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Ball! And he lays off that one high and away, 1-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. Bullen. And that'll do it, everybody. That's out number 3. This ball game over.
Well, they picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
Now we got the highlights. We want to show you who we're giving this Player of the Game award to.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he love to hit the triple to get the cycle, something that's rarely done in Major League Baseball? Sure he would. But I think if you ask him after the game, he's going to say, look, all I want to do is help our team win. And that's what he did with those big, big hits.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run.
Well, both teams had a chance to win it. Goes down to the very end, but the visiting club outplayed them.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire Bullen is up now. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here, and they're just pounding him right into the ground.
Here comes a runner for the plate. And he'll come in to score. And he throws it away. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Yes, in the box. Hard grounded to short. Cormier throws to first in time. That's 3 down. They pick up 2 runs on 2 hits and leave a couple on base. It is get back. All lit up here at U.S. Cellular Field on this beautiful night for a game. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate. Here it comes. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Play is made. And it's going to be a good weekend. Starting on Saturday, the New York Mets hit the road. They'll be in Atlanta, the Battle of Braves at Turner Field. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern.
Really looking forward to calling that game. It's got a chance to be a very interesting matchup between those two teams.
De Jesus up now. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard. A smash towards the hole. Safe at first base. They got a base runner.
But 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
Aguila into the batter's box. Last time he walked and then came around to score. Making sure he stays put, watching that lead. It's fouled off. Oh, De Jesus running. Strike 2. Swung on, liner to right. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was, oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Out number 2. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in home runs, first in stolen bases, and they're the number 2 team in hits This is a lineup that gets men on base by putting the ball in play and making contact.
It's Colon at the plate. Singleton scored his last time around. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. Oh, de Jesus running. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs. Hemming. Is the batter now. Steve, how about the pitching performance so far today?
Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield, let you guys play behind you. This lefty's getting a lot of those today.
He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, he got that slider, and he thought that's where he wanted it, and he took him.
Oh, and he takes off for second. In the infield, Guevara in time for the out.
Well, I don't know if he did that on his own or whether the manager told him to do it, but clearly not a lot of confidence that he could get a hit there. Now they get the runner in scoring position, but with 2 outs.
Colon is the batter. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. And it is that time. Guevara. Up at the plate. I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the fact the bases are loaded.
Base hit here will give them a much-needed insurance run. Well, Gary, Chicago comes away the victors in this one. They played good all-around solid baseball with contributions from many players.
Now we got the highlights. We want to show you who we're giving this Player of the Game award to.
Well, one of the biggest jobs of the manager is putting guys in situations where they can be successful, and that's what happened in this one today. A consummate professional hitter, he throws a good at-bat out there, and that's why he's our Player of the Game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close